Hey everybody, February 2nd, 2023, and in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly what numbers and what information you need to file your federal income taxes as a reseller. As always, I am not a licensed CPA. I highly recommend you reach out to one, but in this video, I'm gonna teach you just about everything that you'll need to get started. Okay, to get your gross sales numbers, the very first thing you're gonna need, your total gross sales numbers. I'll show you how to do it on eBay. Each platform has their own way to do it. Poshmark has like a download order screen, but you need your gross sales numbers. And so on eBay, you just go to reports, and then you can come to download report and you can choose orders, right? And then when you choose orders, you wanna do paid and shipped. We don't care about one still awaiting payment or awaiting shipment. We want paid and shipped, and we want it for last year, right? We want 2022. And so that's going to do it. You'll hit download and it'll pop into your downloads. I already have one open, so I'll go ahead and click on it for you. Now, this is going to show me two things that you have to pay attention to. Here is the item. It gives you all the customer's information to the left, but here's the item, and here's how much I sold it for, and here's how much I charge for shipping. Now, these two prices together are a total, right? Then eBay charges their 6% or 7.5% or wherever the person's from sales tax number, which is right here. And they give us a total of what they charge. Now, let's say I had charged $9 shipping. This would say $18.54. I did free shipping on this one. What you have to do is this price, this total price minus the sales tax amount. So the total up here of all this sales tax, you need to take it off of your total sales price here. And the reason is because the sales tax is not supposed to appear on our 1099. So our actual gross sales that we want to report to the IRS is just this number of total price minus the total amount of sales tax they collected and paid on our behalf. That's how they're supposed to do it. Now on your 1099, it should already give you that number. Now I have my 1099s and I'll show you how to get that in a second, but you should have that number on the 1099s. It should line up to exactly what I just told you to do. Now, again, every single platform is different how you get your sales numbers. If you sold stuff on PayPal, you'll need to go into their reports and download a total sale report. You need the total gross sale number from each platform as an individual number. eBay, I did 10 grand. Amazon, I did 5 grand. Poshmark, I did 1,000. PayPal, I did 10,000. Whatever it is, you want to add all those numbers up for each platform and then put it into its own box on your tax report. So that's how you'll get your total gross sales for eBay. Now, under your seller hub and payments, you will go to your reports and taxes here, which I'll show you on the next screen. Your taxes report is where you'll get your 1099. Now, I've already downloaded mine. It has a lot of sensitive information on it. I'm not going to pop that up for you guys, but just click there. You can download it and open it up, and it should give you that total gross number that we just talked about. And then finally, you can go to reports, and you can see each month your total orders, your refunds, your expenses, and your net transfers. Now, your refunds do not come off. They're included in your 1099. So if I did $1,000 and I had refunds of $18, it's going to show $982 as, or it's going to show $1,000. The $18 that brings you down to $982 is not going to reflect on your 1099. You have to put this into your tax filings as refunds. There's actually a box that says, did you refund or credit any customers? Yes, $18. And so you'll go through, you can actually choose a custom. I'm looking at current month. You can do custom and then choose all of last year and get your entire report all the way across. It will give you your numbers. So you'll know your total amount. Look, it shows you exactly how much you spent on fees and exactly how much you spent on shipping labels. And you will put those into the box. Now, again, every platform has a different way that you download that. So that is first thing you'll do as far as eBay goes. Okay, so here is the next section, and this is the numbers you'll need. So we just talked about our gross sales from all of our platforms. We talked about that return number, and we talked about the fees. We also talk about the total shipping labels, because a lot of people say, well, I charged the customer, so I didn't pay for shipping labels. Yes, you did. You charged them $9. You got paid $20 for the item and $9 for shipping. That's $29 the customer paid, and then you purchased the $9 label or the $8.75 label. That is an expense that you incurred. The customer does not buy their shipping label. You do. And so that is going to come into play as you file. You'll need to know that total, which eBay conveniently gives you. And obviously for Poshmark, that does not apply because Poshmark gives you the label. You don't buy the label. The customer pays Poshmark. Poshmark buys the label for you. So that's an NA for Poshmark. You won't have a total of shipping for Poshmark. Now, the next one is your total cost of goods. This is obvious, total cost of goods sold. What did you spend on all that inventory, all those items you sold, everything you bought to bring into inventory and sell? What did you spend on that? That's why you need your receipts from the thrift store, from Goodwill, from Salvation Army, from the estate sale you went to. They'll give you a receipt. If you go to a garage sale, make your own receipt. Buy a little $3 invoice book from Walmart, and every time you go out garage sailing and you buy an item, you could write down a little brief description and what you paid for it. You can put the neighborhood or something along those lines of where you got it and make sure you have a record of it. Withdrawals, if you go take cash out of the bank for a yard sale, you take out $200, keep the withdrawal slip because that can be proof of where you got the cash. So in the event of an audit, of course. Number 6, did you travel on an airplane, a train, a horse and buggy and go somewhere? And then also, did you stay in the hotel, which is conferences, trainings? Did you go to Boss Reseller Remix? Did you go to, any eBay events? Anything you do to travel and stay there. Hotel and lodging is completely deductible on your taxes. So keep those receipts. Number 7, did you pay for any training services? Did you pay me for a training service? Did you pay Rake and Profit? Did you buy any ebooks for the year? Did you pay to go to a conference like Boss Reseller Remix? The cost of that conference ticket is a training. You bought that to go to a conference and learn. That's educational. Number 8's a big one for all of you guys that drive around to thrift stores and yard sales, your mileage. Keep track of your mileage. A really good one is Mile IQ. They have a free option. It's limited, but they also have a paid premium. Mile IQ is great for tracking miles. If not, you can just log it in your phone in a note like I have open here, or in a notepad or notebook or pen and paper, whatever you want to do. Keep track of your miles. Totally deductible, 62 cents a mile. Materials. This is anything that you use up. Anything that you buy and gets used up. So bubble wrap, you use it up. Envelopes, poly bags, tissue paper, bubble mailers, ink, toner, label paper. Anything that you buy it and it gets used up and you'll have to buy it again at some point. Number 10 is equipment, which is items you buy and keep. So if you bought a new computer, a new cell phone, a printer, a light kit, anything that you buy and actually keep it's equipment. It's considered like a deductible asset that you have, a microphone, a new computer chair, whatever it is that you bought for business. You're going to use it for business. Your light kit is used to take photos of your inventory. Your microphone is used to record your whatnot shows. Whatever it is, it's equipment. It's a different category on your IRS tax papers than materials. So these will be 2 different boxes. You'll fill out the total you spent on materials and the total you spent on equipment. Number 11 is services from a contractor, a VA, a lister, a CPA. Did you hire a CPA? Did you need a lawyer for anything during the year? Did you get a subcontractor to come to your house and list a whole bunch of stuff? Did you hire somebody as a VA? Did you use my listing service, which if you're interested in, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. Number 12, meals and entertainment. So this one, I tell you to proceed with caution. I very rarely take any of this as a tax write-off, and even when I do, it's not that big of a write-off. You could charge thousands of dollars in meals and entertainment. You barely get anything for it, but if it's legitimately a business lunch, a business dinner, you entertain clients out somewhere, absolutely deductible. Keep the receipt and proof that you did it. And so these are the numbers. If you have these numbers, you are pretty much ready to go. And then all you'll need to do is either hire a CPA, which is probably what you should do, Mark II, not your dad's CPA. Highly recommend him. He is in the industry. He's a reseller. He's a licensed CPA, and he's helped thousands of resellers get their taxes ready. I'll link his website in the video below. Or if you have all these numbers and you choose not to go the CPA route, you can just log into any service like H&R Block, Quicken, TurboTax, and file it yourself, and it'll ask you each one of these questions. Did you have cost of goods? What were your gross sales? Did you have any mileage? It'll ask you this stuff. You fill it in, it'll walk you through it, and then you're all set, ready to submit them. But if you're new to this, don't know what you're doing, or not experienced, you don't want to go that route, submit it and be wrong. So highly recommend, at least for the first year, maybe 2 years, getting a CPA. And even to this day, I still ask Mark II questions. I have him look at stuff. So even though I know everything there is to know just about taxes, I could probably go take my accounting class test right now and probably pass it. I would still ask him just to be sure and to protect myself, because the one thing you don't want to mess up is with the IRS. So these are the numbers, real quick video. Get these numbers together and it will make your life easier. And if you decide to get a CPA like Mark II, he's having $100 off his services. Today is the last day for that, so make sure you check out the link down in the description box for Mark II, Not Your Dad's CPA. And if you have all these numbers together, it'll make his life a whole lot easier and cheaper to help you with. So that's it, guys. Those are the numbers you need. Go check them out. Go get them ready. Start each time. Just go down the numbers. Spend 10 minutes. Get that number together. Spend 10 minutes. Get that number together. And after about an hour, hour and a half, you'll have all your numbers together and you'll be ready to go, depending on how big your operation is, of course. With that, I'll leave you guys to the rest of your day. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching, and thank you so much for all the support in 2022. Let's have a big 2023. Enjoy your evening. Hit that like button, subscribe, and go check out Mark II, Not Your Dad's CPA website down below in the description box. I'll see you guys next time.